Welcome to This Week in Wimberley. I'm Chris Doelle. I will be joined shortly by Mr. Z, Gary Zupancic. This is a show where we talk about what's going on in and around the Wimberley Valley, all the fun stuff. We will get to that in just a moment, but first, quick message from some people who made this show possible.
Looking for a one-stop shop for all your indoor, outdoor, garden, and ranch needs? Look no further than King Feed and Hardware. Our customers rave about our old general store vibe and the unique, eclectic mix of products you won't find anywhere else. Whether you need tools for the garden, supplies for your pets, equipment for your livestock or construction business, or just something for your home, we've got you covered. Plus, don't miss our destination nursery and garden center with a constantly changing inventory of plants, trees, vegetables, yard art, and outdoor furniture. Bring the family and visit our animal residence or pick up toys, games, and books for the kids. Come see us in Wimberley, Texas and discover what makes King Feed and Hardware the ultimate shopping destination.
Are you looking for a fun and unique way to decorate cookies? Introducing Paint Your Own Cookies from 100 Oaks Farms in Inez, Texas. The edible paint palettes make prep and clean up a snap, and their award-winning sugar cookie recipes ensure each bite is a delicious treat. Making PYO cookies is the perfect activity for parties, events, or just a fun night in. It's easy, it's fun, it's super interactive for both kids and adults. You create and decorate your own cookie masterpieces with endless possibilities of designs and patterns. Whether it's for a party, a special event, or just a thoughtful gift, PYO cookie kits are sure to make your occasion a sweet success. Visit their website at 100oaksfarmtexas.com or give them a call at 937-499-4790 to order your own Paint Your Own Cookie Kit today. All right, everybody, join me in welcoming Mr. Z, Gary Zupancic. How you doing, Gary?
Oh, doing fine. Well, a little bit of rain makes you feel a lot better.
Yeah, no doubt.
Getting in your car, it's wet this time instead of just dust,
Right.
So, hey, the League of Women Voters at Hays County is doing a pretty cool thing. They are going to live stream candidates' forums, not only for Wood Creek, but also San Marcos. Of course, Wimberley doesn't have an election this November, but they will next May. But I thought, hey, that's a really, really great thing because no matter where you are, you can just listen to it and see what the candidates are all about, In fact,
that's really good.
It's pretty interesting because I have two former students running against each other for city council members. So I'm not going to say anything about that. But it was like, wow, they're both my former students. Both of them really, really good kids, And really, as an ex-teacher, you remember the really good kids and the really bad kids. Those are the ones, maybe a few quiet kids. You always wondered what was going on in their minds. But yeah.
I was going to tell you, I'm sure my teachers remember me. I won't tell you why.
Yeah, so League of Women Voters is just a really great organization, and I admire all the work they do. Visitors might be interested that Wimberley is going to, and really residents here too, Wimberley gets new pickleball courts. Unity of Wimberley Church and also Emily Ann. They're both offering new courts. In fact, I think at Emily Ann, there's a website, or they talk about what on their website. You can go to a live camera to see if anybody's there. And if nobody's there, you better get in your car and hurry up and come before somebody gets there before you. So, yeah, there's a lot of pickleball courts. In fact, I think some of the tennis courts here during some times are converted into pickleball courts, but I'm not sure of that. And really going outside of the city, I do want to mention that there's this weekend, 7th to 8th, is the Big Powwow in San Marcos. And that's all. A lot of Native American tribes get together and dance and, just do this thing. So if you're interested in that, that's this weekend in San Marcos. And I'm sure Robin mentioned that. Our San Marcos cousin, I guess it is.
Yeah.
The Wimberley Valley Big Band is grooving on the square from 5 to 7 p.m. on Saturday, October 7th. And what they're doing is they're playing behind the old facade of Cypress Creek Cafe. There's still a stage there, and they will be there, and that's free. And that starts at 7. So really, there's a lot going on. Little Beverly in the Shades, of course, will be at Market Day, and that's this Saturday, the October one. And, of course, they have 3 bands on 3 stages there at Market Day. The free Starlight Symphony concert will feature soloist Mark Cruz on Saturday, also October 7th, at Kohler's Crossing in Kyle, and on Sunday at the First Baptist Church in Wimberley. So you get to hear them after they make all their mistakes in San Marcos, in Kyle. You come here and hear a perfect set. Yeah. So, of course, we have the farmers markets. The one on Thursday is at the Cowboy Church across from the fire station right on Green Acres, and they go from 2 to 6. On Saturday, the Junction Farmers Market right next to Savages, they are from 9:30 to 1. And, of course, Sunday, the Blanco Brew Farmers Market is from 9 also to 1. And the museum is open this weekend, Friday, 1 to 4, and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I guess, no, I take that back. They're open both days, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., because this is the Market Day weekend. Hey, lots of events going on, Coffee and Cars is also going on at Blanco Brew, right there on Ranch Road 12 in front of Berkshire Brothers. Anyone with a hot rod, muscle car, sports car, exotic, classic truck, or unique ride is welcome to put their car on display. And like I said before, one time I saw a tractor there. Boy, it was pretty. So, we're into sports. They play football tonight against Gerald. 4 to 6 is the Texan Tailgate on KWVA. Pre-game at 7 and kickoff at 7:30. Of course, we have Jared Robinson on KWVH 94.3. And Chris, tell us more.
Well, you said it all. I mean, that's pretty much it. They had the open week, so they used that week to rest up, recuperate, because we're halfway through the season, so you've got a lot of bumps and bruises, things like that. And Gerald's a district foe. They're not highly rated, but when Wimberley, being rated number 2 in the state, comes to town or you play them, it's your Super Bowl. So we're going to get the best game by everybody.
Yeah, they're a little extra hyped up about that,
Yeah.
And the Texans just keep on rolling. Of course, that'll be on KWVH 94.3. And in the volleyball, the Lady Texans are 3-0. They beat the Fredericksburg Billies 3-0, 3-0, and are 2-1 in district. So they're rolling along. Again,
hey, I want to make a quick volleyball note. We're in a couple weeks launching a volleyball show. Myself and Coach Mick Haley. You may know the name Mick Haley. He was the coach for the University of Texas Longhorns. He won 3 national championships with their volleyball team. Then he went to USC, won 3 national championships with their volleyball team. He coached the Olympics, and he and I are doing a high school volleyball coaches show where we'll cover the entire country, the top coaches in the country, and a lot of good Texas ones too.
Wow. When do you sleep? I don't understand. When do you sleep?
Never.
Like I said, the library always has stuff going on. I always check their calendar. They got everything from toddler time to Pokemon card collecting to meeting local authors on October 14th. And there's a couple of friends of mine that are going to be there October 14th. So meet the authors. And that's at the library. Something always going on there. This weekend is also, Saturday and Sunday, is the Rolling Oaks Music Festival, and they are located off of FM 3237. They have great, like I said, this is Wimberley's answer to the Austin City Limits Festival. So, really, both days they have tons of artists. Perry Radak and Friends, the Rolling Oak Jammers, Three Hands High, Mike Bond, Him and Her, Patrick Green, Jack Motley, Coyotes and Miss Kitty, Laughing Waters. They got a lot of groups out there. And, they got a website. So, look for that, and you can get more information on that. Like I said, I had them on, I had Bob Tom Reed, who's one of the producers of the festival, on KWVH at the Hitcher Post on Tuesday. Really interesting character. So if you get a chance to go back and listen to that, he talked about, working back in the days when Janis Joplin was at the University of Texas and stuff like that. So it was a good show. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. So that's in KWVH archives. Oh, so, okay, we also got pancake breakfast for the Music Fest, 10 a.m. and noon, and that's $5. Okay? Also, it's once a year. It's a Wimberley Metaphysical and Holistic Fair, Saturday and Sunday, and that's 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and that's at the community center. And, of course, we have bingo, 6441, doors open at 7, regular games at 8. And look up, when you go to look up Market Day, you're on the same website with VFW, so they're very involved in this community. So we have the groups coming up here. The Hill Country Honeys are at Wimberley Valley Winery at 4 p.m. 5 p.m., Derek McClendon at Ghost Note. 6 p.m., Sam Downing at Hildy's Restaurant. 7 p.m., Rivertown Relics at Savages. Saturday, guitarista Kelly at Wimberley Inn and Bar. Katie Starr at Market Day, one of the 3 stages at 10:30. Little Beverly in the Shades, of course, Market Day. Cheyenne Sayens is on the 3rd stage. 3 p.m., Tony Price at Devil's Backbone. That's always a great show. 4 p.m., Chris Cuevas at Ghost Note. 6 p.m., guitarista Kelly at Corazon de Mexico. 7 p.m., Anna Mae Rose at Hay City Store. 8 p.m., Finger Pistol at Mercer Street. 8:30, Robert Klein Jr. at Dark Skies Tavern. So really, really great. There's a lot of great artists there.
Yeah.
Sunday, Stanley Albert Guitarra at Dos Oligos, and that's at noon. 1 p.m., Adam Carroll and Friends at Devil's Backbone. 3 p.m., Selfless Lovers at Ghost Note. 3 p.m., 3-Chord Rodeo at Mercer Street. 6 p.m., The Percolators at Hay City Store. I like that name. 8 p.m., The Straddle Crackers at Savages. Monday, 6 p.m., W.C. Clark at Hay City Store. Also at 6, Open Mic at Middleton Brewery. Tuesday, 6 p.m., Fallon Franklin at Hay City Store. Wednesday, 6 p.m., Song Circle at Savages. And 6 p.m., Ghost Jam Players at Hay City. And you might have noticed that there was no KWVH patio. Well,
no.
Coach is on vacation for 2 weeks. So everybody's on the show, took a break, and they were all happy about it. They do it 5 days a week,
Yeah.
Oh, so today's artist is Slaid Cleaves, Nature's Darker Laws. Great song, and he lives here. He lives here in Wimberley. Spends his time between here and up in the Northeast. And if you get a chance to see him, please go see him. He really puts on a great show, and he has great songs. So here it is, Nature's Darker Laws.
Ancient mountains sleep below the gentle sway of pines, where ancient traumas linger in the murky mists of time, where some men claim to carry on a lost alluring cause. Their better angels ever led astray by nature's darker laws. See the man from humble home, he goes to work each day, until he's told a stranger soon will take his job away. The sun goes down and in his heart a quiet anger gnaws. In his veins there runs the quickened blood of nature's darker laws. You must go on, our Father said, your faith will see you through. And all day long he trudges on, he wants it to be true. But when he hears the demagogue, the rapturous applause, he's found the voice that fills the emptiness with nature's darker laws. On every screen, the fear and blame is all that he can see. For nightly news, it shows him how to see his enemy. The radio, it feeds the lies, the grievances, because there's money to be made by tapping in to nature's darker laws. He holds a gun and feels he's in control for the first time. His captain yells that fighting for your country is no crime. He joins the crowd and holds a flag that stands for what once was. In violence he's found a brotherhood through nature's darker laws. Sleep below the gentle sway of pines, where ancient traumas linger in the murky mists of time, where some men claim to carry on a lost alluring cause. Their better angels ever led astray by nature's darker laws, by nature's darker laws.
Another excellent choice as usual. This one reminded me of Shankill Butcher's, the Sarah Jarosz version of it. It just kind of has that storytelling, dark feel. I love it.
Yeah, good song. And he's a great guy. He really is. So our nonprofit today is really, I thought about it. It's like, it's KWVH. We had casino night last weekend, and we really only have two big fundraisers, so we don't have to get on the radio asking for money all the time. And we started, I guess I could say that. We started right after the floods, and we were operating without an FCC license, but they granted us the airways for them until we can apply, because there was no local radio station saying that the city was split in half, and you go one side, you go here, and the other side, you go here. So finally it came into fruition, and now today, we got sports programs, we got really, really everything. And if you want to take a look at them, they're kwvh.org, and there's, hey, I could ask for pledges or whatever, but it's a great station, and I'm really, really glad it's here in the community.
Right on. Yeah, no, right. That's it. What about your show?
Next week, now this is really interesting. I have a former student that's now working back at Texas State, but he spent about 4 or 5 years in Lithuania, and we were talking through Facebook, and it was like, hey, when the Russian bear coughs, you're right there in Lithuania, and you're just like, oh, you think, okay, bless you, it's that type of thing. So, with the Ukrainian war and everything else, they're really, they're scared of Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia because, hey, it's basically the same situation. The Soviets would like to take over 3 independent countries like they're doing. So I want to talk to him about that and what he's doing now and that type of stuff. But, really, I've been trying to get him for a while. And finally, he got off of work, and, he's going to come and visit us. So really looking forward to it, 1 p.m., KVWH at the Hitchin Post.
I love it, Gary. Thanks again for all the great information, the great bands, the wonderful music, and your friendship above all.
Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. You take care, man.
Are you a business owner with little time to spare? Don't have enough time to do social media marketing well? You don't have to let it fall by the wayside. Let Fresh Media Works create and post engaging content on your behalf. With prices starting at just $75 a month, our services make you look great without breaking the bank. Text social to 713-269-4620 and let us handle it.
As always, I want to thank Gary for sitting down with me. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, for giving us what I consider the most important and valuable gift you can give, and that is your time and your attention. Go out there and participate in your city. Participate in all the great events going on in the city, and tell us about it on your Facebook groups, on your Twitter, anywhere you have friends. Share it out.